So, Kung Fury is directed by and starring David Sandberg as Kung Fury himself. And the plot around this film goes, struck by lightning and bit by a cobra, an ordinary cop has a revelation which helps him master a new form of Kung Fu so powerful that only he, the chosen one, can learn. With his newfound powers, he will stop at nothing to bring justice to the crime-infested streets of Miami. No one could have predicted what was about to come his way. However, one he must embark on a dangerous adventure back through time to avenge a fallen friend. Now, Kung Fury not only put a permanent smile on my face throughout the entire movie, it completely blew me away and well exceeded my expectations. Writer, director, and lead actor David Sandberg may be the new kid on the block, but man, does he ever know how to make a debut. His character, who goes by the same name as the movie, is the perfect cross between Marty McFly, Steven Spielberg, Steven Seagal, and a Ninja Turtle. But I think the film's biggest strength is that it never takes itself too seriously and remains self-aware of its hilarious and intentional cheese. You know you're about to get on board for something special as soon as you see the perfectly dated vintage look of the main titles and hear the old school soundtrack the movie sports. The ode to retro games and electronics work alone is worth seeing for the epic blast of nostalgia. I can tell a lot of time and passion went into the making of this short indie film, and couldn't be prouder to have been one of the original Kickstarter founders that helped this project take off. This movie is like the most extreme American movie with explosions everywhere mixed with a fairly extreme Japanese game. This movie has explosions everywhere, fights who looks like they've been taken straight out of a video game, and puns. Oh man, those puns. The puns are extreme in this movie, they are everywhere. Some of them are clever, but most are just so bad, they're funny. I can't believe how many cliches they brought into this, but somehow, I love it. Kung Fury is by far the best movie ever made for the 80s today. It has everything: an insane plot, ridiculous one-liners, Transformer-style anime sequence, David Hasselhoff, all wrapped up in a purposely badly dubbed, action-packed thriller comedy. Anyone who doesn't watch this movie and gives it less than 10 stars is either missing the point or has no sense of humor. And I'm looking straight at you, cans. David Sandberg's debut performance is a refreshing blast from the past, and the supporting characters are perfectly cheeky, especially Kung Fury himself, Hitler. Everything about this movie screams big action blockbuster right here. And a personal thank you to Laser Unicorns for releasing this movie to YouTube, and currently on Netflix right now. So, that's another huge plus. Also, from a programming background, love the misuse of Java in an 80s movie. A personal finishing me to the wonderful inconsistencies throughout the whole movie. Overall, what else can I say except Sandberg may have created the perfect recipe for awesome with this epically over-the-top homage to vintage action movies and the era of VHS tapes that any 80s kid would drool over. Kung Fury is not only one of the best short films I've seen, but it's one of my top 5 best movies of the year, period. And I highly recommend that you check this out. If you're an 80s kid, 90s kid, or whatever decade's kid you are, you need to watch this. And And that's why I'm gonna give Kung Fury a solid 10 out of 10. Love this movie to death. Drop your comments down below, let me know what you think of this movie, and I will see y'all later.